What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. All right, guys, we got ourselves a couple things to talk about, and this is going to be an interesting one because, first off, officially, brand new event coming out, Defeat Siorin Rock, Paper, Scissors event. I honestly hate these. I'm not going to lie to you, but it is an event nonetheless, and let's see what it's all about. So play Rock, Paper, Scissors with Siorin and gain rewards based on the results. You will start with 2 Rock, Paper, 2 Scissor cards each, and additional cards can be obtained through missions and the shop. So obviously there's going to be a pay to win element to this. There always is. So participation rewards. If you win, you get yourself Scissor coins times 5. If you get a draw, you get Rock, Paper, Scissor coins times 3. If you lose, you get 1. Now, win streak rewards. When continuously winning against the opponent in Rock, Paper, Scissors, you can obtain rewards based on the number of consecutive wins. So 1, Essence Stone 10. 2, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. So you continue this going on here. Now, ranking rewards will be distributed based on the results. And of course, there's an overall ranking, which gives you guys 500 Essence Stones plus 50,000 gold for rank 1. And that, as you guys can see here, it goes down. Now, this is obviously a pretty decent way to get yourself some free Essence Stones for free-to-play players and pay-to-win players, and as well as gold from just doing the event itself. And then at the same time, you guys can see here, anything with the exchange shop here, if you get one, change a... Oh, actually, you can buy these. Gold times 500 for 1 rock card once per day. Again, Essence Stones for rock card, paper card, etc. So this is things you can change. Skills Rune Support Chest. Are you serious right now? Changing those? That's crazy talk. So there you guys go. So all these things can be changed X amount of times per day to get yourself more coins. And then Skill Rune Support Chest content. This is a list of items available. Wait, hold on a sec. Let me reread this again. Category, rock card. Okay, yeah. So you can get these things by trading in these things. So you guys can get Skill Rune Support Chests by trading in 30 of these. So 5 times per day. So this is going to be pretty pay to win, this part here. I mean, some of it's going to be free to play, but majority of it's going to be pretty pay to win. So this part here. So, I mean, yeah, you guys can change in your cards once you're done the event. If you're placed first or wherever, if you're happy where you are, just trading these in. And then, of course, here you can obtain one of the following items listed below. Please check into the game. Content, heroic skill rune, rare skill rune, and rune fragments. Note this event will be period will be subject to change. When are we starting again? This starts 4/24. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow till May 8th. That's global, guys. Holy shit! I cannot believe how close we are to global drop. I'm actually kind of floored at the concept of this coming out global already. And if you know when they say time flies when you're having fun, I really feel like that about this game. I can't believe it's almost been over a month already that this game has been out. So global is just around the corner, guys. So like, yeah, super exciting. So that was part 1, new event. Ways to get yourself Essence Stones and some gold, and of course getting yourself some other resources along the way. Honestly, I hate these events again. I hate these kind of events personally. I like battle events where you actually have to participate in stuff, but I'll take anything. Anything works. Okay, part 2. Now, shout out to Alphaleaker again for this one. We're now getting into Diablo Immortal territory. Okay, now gems is nothing new to any gacha game, really. A lot of games have gems in them, right? So this is nothing out of the ordinary. Raid Shadow Legends has it. I can probably name like 15 to 20 other games that do possess them as well too. We're now starting to get into that category here. Now I want to show you guys a couple of things that are coming out. And again, these are all subject to change, right? These are just files that these leakers are finding in the actual data. But all this can change. But for now, this game is looking to be... I'm going to assume this is going to be Netmarble's biggest title for a very long time. They're going for the long haul here, especially with all the things they're implementing. Now, these are very, very big implementation items that are going to be put into the game, and some of them are going to be very pay-to-win heavy, just so everyone's aware. Because anytime you introduce things like gems, so you can see here, so this is how the gem system works. Gems can be equipped to any artifact or to an artifact. So eventually, the level 55 stuff is going to be relevant. We're going to go to 78, and eventually probably those will have the gems, or maybe even level 100 ones. Who knows? Eventually, we will get gem slots in our artifacts. So there's another level of RNG now that's going to be involved with artifact farming, right? Which is going to be pretty insane. So you guys can grow your account by equipping gems 5 gem slots, Switch gem, gem fusion, gem inventory, gem chest, and then legendary gem selection chest. Those are going to be the things that are going to be available. You guys can see the gem icon here, okay? Whenever you introduce gems into a game, you know it's going to be RNG based and it's going to be very, very expensive. You take a look at Diablo Immortal. It's their most expensive system. When it first came out, people were spending literally hundreds of thousands of dollars to max out their gems, to max out their characters. So I'm praying to God that this game is not going to follow that footsteps. And honestly, and even if it does, I'm not going to be one of those people that are going to spend an obscene amount just to maximize my characters. I really don't care. It's a PvE game. Diablo Immortal had obviously PvP elements to it. That's what made it a little bit more competitive. But if they don't introduce PvP in this game, which I really, really hope they don't, guys. I really don't. I hate PvP in games nowadays. This will make things a lot more convenient and a lot less stressful for the everyday player, right? So gem system is coming in. Now, there's another system coming in too called featured cards. Now, acquire a monster card that can be equipped on an artifact. So not only are we being able to put in gems, but now these cards are going to be added as well too. Cards can be obtained from clearing defeating bosses and stages. 5 card slot again. Combine cards, monster cards chest, and select legendary card select. So these are very big systems being put into the game later on, which are going to make the game a lot more pay to win. And that's fine. I don't care about that, because at the end of the day, it's up to the player what they want to do in a PvE game, right? It's not the end of the world. Who cares, right? I mean, I care, but I don't care enough to make a big deal out of this. Normally, if it was something that would ruin the game, I'd say this. But these are also good things to remember or to think about, because these are things that will show that Netmarble really cares about this game. They understand the IP they have. They understand the power of this game, the popularity of it, and they're putting in more systems, not just to make more money, but also to make it a longer lasting game overall, right? Because the more systems you add, the more complex things become. That usually means the game is gearing up to be a longer lasting game. At least that's what I've noticed for any RPG game that's lasted a very long time, right? Now, again, just to make sure any system data mined leakers find are subject to change, he's absolutely right. So shout out to Alphaleaker for putting that note up, and that's something to remember. Now, these are what the gems look like, okay? So there you guys go. Green gems probably are a specific stat. It could be agility, purple could be intellect, red could be strength, etc., right? So if you look here, blue could be like, I don't know, HP and stuff. So, and then white ones could be just generic. Again, I'm guessing. This is all guesses, but these are all things that are very important to remember, that there are going to be 1, 2, what do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of different kinds of gems, right? And all of these gems most likely will do something that we will have to use for our artifacts. Now, again, I don't think our existing artifacts are going to be updated. We're going to most likely have to get ourselves new gear, so brand new farming again, to be able to place these in there. So a quick disclaimer, pieced together barely from small piece of data, so unreliable but worth posting. Fight against Dark Sung-woo, supposedly same as job title in the future. He has Shadow Unit of Cha Hien, and then could possibly be a job upgrade or maybe even an OC storyline, so original storyline. So just so you guys are aware, we're going to have a little bit more content there with that. So there you guys go. I just want to make sure everybody had that information in their hands. So I guess shout out to Alphaleaker and all the other data miners who get all this information. It's incredible. I'm a little bit excited about this, but also a little bit hesitant to hype it, because I know that big systems can draw a lot of people to them, make a lot of money, but can also make a lot of people upset, right? Because of how pay to win things go. So as usual, I'm just going to say this, throw it out there. Please spend responsibly. I'm still at 2.4K, by the way. I have not used any more money since the SM Beck. Now, a lot of people have been asking, am I going to A5 Cha and Alicia? To be quite honest with you guys, again, it all depends on how much money you make off YouTube. If I'm making money off of YouTube and I'm in a surplus and the game is still, growing my channel and everything, then yeah, the investment makes sense. But I'm not, you have to remember something. These are all pixels, right? At the end of the day, if I'm not making money off of it, I'm losing money. And I don't want to lose money, because I know what happens when these games shut down. I've been victim of it as a content creator, where I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars and I didn't make money back on it, or my return on investment wasn't good, and I lost money. I'm never going to do that again. So for me personally, guys, I will give you guys content based off of characters A0 to A5 whenever I deem it makes sense and the game is popular enough and I'm making money off of it. But if I'm not making money off this game anymore, I'll get a character and I'll give you guys the testing and everything for it like the usual, but I won't be pushing like crazy like I have been. So again, please spend responsibly. That's the same message to you. remember, at the end of the day, when this game decides to ever shut down, God forbid it does anytime soon, I don't think it will. I think this is going to be a very long-lasting game. You'll not be getting anything back for it. Just remember that. That's the end of the day message. Anyways, this is Payne, guys. Much love to you. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.